Good morning, good morning. Today I'm at Main Beach in East Hampton, New York, and it's really foggy today. It's very misty and mysterious. It's kind of like a, I don't know, very moody morning here, but nonetheless, beautiful nonetheless. Let's get to our yoga and see if you can come into your seated position straight into that strange leg. Go straight to the strange leg in front. Mine is my left leg. That's strange to me. I want to put my right foot. Balance myself. That's why I'm doing Hatha yoga, because it's Ha and Fa, and High Sun, Tha is Moon. And what we're doing is we're looking for balance inside the body. Let's come into a seated position. Start to be aware of your breathing. And sort of, let's wiggle around a little bit. Just wiggle, just to sort of find any places that might have some tension. Let's let those guys go. So we're going to set ourselves up for a beautiful day by having a slight smile on the lips, slightly lifting the sides of the eyes, lifting the occipital bone. That's that bone in the back of your neck up there. Push that up towards the sky so you got a nice pipe to breathe in. Deeply inhale through the nostrils. Make sure your mouth is closed. Don't want the mouth to be open when you're doing yoga. Not usually. There are, of course, exceptions. Lion's breath is one of them. That's a really good one. But for the most part, we keep our mouths closed. Feeling the lungs maybe expand to the sides. You feel that? You can do your belly breathing if you want to. But we're kind of developing this, I don't know if I'm a little muffled because this jacket is on. Let me try this. Just to make sure the sound is okay. You're going to be like breathing sideways through the sides of your rib cage. See if you can put your hands there and just kind of feel that kind of, it's like gills we have there. It's those ribs. It's a serrated area. We have a serratus anterior muscle that we're actually expanding and contracting. That's the serratus. And your intercostals are stretching. Really like it when you do that. Let's come into a seated position. Let's get ourselves also in a very nice posture position. We're going to take the thumbs, put them here with the back of our knuckles on the ground, and then don't move your shoulders, but just push your thumbs back until you can't push your thumbs anymore. Hold it there. Make sure your jaw's nice and relaxed. Everything's relaxed. You just feel that almost like a spiral in your arms, starting at your shoulders, going all the way to your knuckles and then to the tip of your thumb. And we're not doing this. We're not moving like this. All we're doing is just rotating that arm in the arm socket. This is the humerus. The humerus is just rotating in that arm socket. And we're going to push back a little bit more like this. The thumbs go as far as they can. You've reached your fascial limit there. That's what we're doing. We're pushing against that limit. And what's happening is we're opening up our pec minor. Opening up the pec minor, but make sure you're not hard here on the sternum. Soft, open, beautiful sternum, soft, open shoulders. It's a great look. Holding that there for just a second more. Now what you're going to do is keep the shoulders very quiet and then turn your hands to let the palms face the ground. Does it feel different? This is where your shoulders should be. See if you can hold on to that as you bring your hands on your knees. Did you want to round forward? Let that happen. So this is your new posture, and it's in your power when you're sitting up straight like this with, your whole spine feels nice when you're straight up. Let's also take the fingertip, put it on the hip bone, and we're going to put the thumb on the bottom of the rib cage. We're going to stretch this lower spine area, L1 through 5. Keep that really tall. Keep the shoulders where they are. If you need to go back here for a second to find it again, and then bring your hands here and bring your hands into Namaskara Mudra, or the prayer position, closing the eyes, inhaling deeply through the nostrils. And let's take a moment to bring some silence into our lives. And rubbing the hands together vigorously, heating up the palms. Bring the warm palms over the closed eyes. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. Lengthening the back of the neck, pushing that occipital bone towards the ceiling, lengthening L1 through 5. Your lower lumbar region. Keep that nice and lengthened. Inhaling deeply through the nostrils. Exhaling deeply through the nostrils. Now open the eyes behind the palms, and we're going to circle the eyes to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the eyes, relax the eyes, sit up very tall. Inhale deeply through the nostrils, exhale deeply through the nostrils. And open the eyes again. This time we're going to circle the eyes to the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the eyes, relax the eyes. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. Sitting up very, very tall. Let the hands come down and open the eyes. And congratulations, the hard work is over and you made it here. Let's start with a nice stretch to the side. We're going to take the right hand out to the side and then take the left arm and look up under it. Look up under it. See if you can keep your hip down and your elbow down. It might not be possible. You might have your elbow up. I would prefer your elbow up than your hip up. If you can, keep your hip down and try to get that elbow down. Nice side stretch. Ooh, that feels so good. And reaching with that left hand, that's a good way to come up, is to come up and over to the other side. We're going to now slide the left hand along the ground, and we're going to take the right arm and look up under there, and that's going to keep our chest open because we just opened our shoulders. We're going to keep them open. Elbow on the ground, hip on the ground. You might have to teeter-totter back and forth, that's okay. And reaching up with the right hand, we're going to take the left hand and put it on the right knee. We're going to push against that knee. We're going to take the right hand, put it behind the back, and twist and look over the right hand shoulder, keeping the eyes in the right corner. Keeping them there, holding them there. This is a vagus nerve trigger. That's why we're doing it. Hold your eye there as long as you can. And slowly come back through the center. Let's do the other side. This time we're going to take the right hand, put it on the left knee, and you can kind of push against that knee to give you an extra little twist. But don't try too hard. That's kind of not yoga. Okay, take your left hand, put it behind you, and now you're going to twist and look over your left shoulder, keeping your eyes in the left corner this time. Keep your eyes there. Holding your eyes there. And slowly come back towards the center. I got to see a little piping plover. Oh, I don't know if you can see him. He's so teeny. He's sitting there in the surf eating some stuff. Let's go ahead and open the legs into our easy V. Just kind of rock the hips back and forth a little bit. Let's roll the legs. Yeah, feel that hip bone just rotating in that socket. We want our hips to be nice and juicy for the rest of the day. Let's do a little twist. We're going to go to the right. Just walk around, let your knees bend and give your whole body a twist. You can let your head drop down towards the ground. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. Whew. Wow, that feels so good. Coming down to the ground if you can. Put the top of your head on the ground. And coming back up, walking all the way around. Now let's go to the left side. Same thing. Really twisting all the way around, letting those legs twist. And then bringing your head down towards the ground. Inhaling deeply through the nostrils. Keep that going. Oh boy, that feels so good. And now let's walk forward over the legs. Now you can just have your hands like this if you want to. I'm going to use a block, and I'm going to put it out here today, and just really let your entire upper body just surrender to the legs. If you want to rock your legs a little bit like we just did before, that's going to those tendons that are in between the ligaments to the muscles. It's going to signal for them to kind of loosen up because sometimes they're tight when you're trying to stretch in this direction. It's natural because, it's a very important area, and those ligaments were designed to protect you, so they don't like to be stretched. They won't like it. But you got to convince them. All right, coming back up. That's actually what happened to me. I was 17 and I went to take gymnastics and dance and stuff. And I remember coming forward like this, and I remember saying to my inner thigh, like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And then as I told my muscles that it was okay, I finally put my belly down. And I can still do that now. That's pretty good at 65, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Let's come over that right leg and let yourself drape there. It really is amazing if you stayed, did sports when you were a kid. It will come back, my friend. It will come back, not entirely, but a lot will come back. The main thing is just to get out there. You're pretty much 3 to 6 weeks away from feeling really good. That's all it takes. It's not that much time to get back in shape if you're out of shape. And let's come over to the other side. Yeah, it's really not that long. You'll see great results, especially if you start with your arms, because your arms are going to show definition faster, I think, than any other place in your body. You start with your arms and then just work from there. You're gonna be in great shape in no time. 3 to 6 weeks, yeah, you're gonna see a difference. But it's a little bit every day. It's not a thing you can just crash and binge on and then coast, which I've done. I was a coaster because I was a dancer. I could eat whatever I wanted for a long time. All right, let's bring our legs into the butterfly. And now we're going to come onto our tabletop. Let's go on ahead and get standing up today. I want to get to some nice sun salutations. And now, as we talked about yesterday, make sure your hands are active. Whenever you have weight on your hands, activate those fingers, and that's going to help reinforce this juncture here, because this is a 90-degree angle. We want to make sure that these tendons that are coming from these muscles are strengthening that juncture. We want to make sure nothing happens to our wrists. Okay, let's go ahead and curl the toes under. We're going to lift the knees off of the mat, maybe just 4 to 6 inches, something like that. Looking at that, kind of firing up the body, thinking about more weights on the hands, right? Make sure those fingers are active. Make sure the fingers are active. Okay, now we're going to come back into a deeply bent leg, down dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. That one was a hard one for me to memorize. Adho Mukha. Adho means downward. Mukha is face. Downwards facing. Savan is dog. Savanasana. Dog pose. And straighten the back of the knees. Woohoo! I had a little snap there. That felt good. And let's go ahead and walk our dog today. We're going to go like this. We're going to just kind of roll through your feet. See if you can go all the way to the pointing of your feet and just roll through your foot. It feels so good. Flex all the way back with your left leg as your right leg is pointing, and vice versa. Just go back and forth with those feet nice and warmed up for the day. Then come into a stillness, holding the down dog in that position. See if you can lift your toes. Roll your toes, lift your toes, not your heels. Everybody lifts their heels, lift your toes. I think it seems like, get on your tippy toes, but it's lift your toes. All right, now let's walk forward towards the hands. We're going to hang over the hands for just a minute. Woo, feeling that nice stretch. Not trying too hard. Don't pull yourself down. Don't have any tension in your arms like you're trying to stretch. Not just the weight. This is very passive, especially when you wake up in the morning. And we're a little bit older, and it's like you've got to be gentle with this gorgeous body that you have. Be very nice with it. And let's roll up all the way to standing. Ah, that feels so good. Let me adjust le camera. Isn't this cute, this little castle? I thought it'd be cute to shoot next to this little castle. I'm here at Main Beach. This is our 19th day of this series. We're going to do 40 days. And so that we're almost halfway. Tomorrow we'll be halfway. And it's pretty exciting to wake up every morning and do yoga together for 30 minutes. Let's do some sun salutations, shall we? Let's come to the top of the mat. I'm going to tuck this hood in so it doesn't flop down. It's just a little chilly here at the beach with this mist. I'm surprised at how cool it is at the beach during the summer. I thought it would be like really hot here, but we're going to have a hot day today. All right, let's come to the standing position. Kind of rock back and forth on your feet, feeling your weight. Maybe go a little forward onto the toes, come back onto the heels, go back and forth. And you should arrive at the middle of the foot. You should be able to sort of have a light heel back there. Okay? It shouldn't be like you're deep in your heels and you have to rock forward to do anything. You want to be right over the arch of your foot. That's what it was designed to do. That arch was designed to support you. You know, just like the Romans, how they built those beautiful aqueducts and things with the arches. It's the same thing. Your feet kind of look like that. They look like those little bones. Look like those stones. And starting to sense the breath. Inhaling deeply, then reach the arms up towards the sky. You can arch back if you want to. Exhale as you fall forward over the legs. This is a good place to check in on your balance too. Where are you? Did you go back in your heels when you came forward? Are you on your toes? See if you can find that middle point. That's where we want to be, the middle point of the heels. Can you keep it right there? Same thing. Hands on the shins, arching up on the inhale. And exhale and put the hands on the mat. Step back into your plank. You can put your knees on the ground if you need to and lower all the way down. Point the feet, tops of the feet are on the ground. And we're going to tighten our tummies. Tighten your tummy first. Then you're going to inhale into the cobra. Pushing with those hands. Don't forget about the fingertips. Don't forget. And curl the toes under, push back into your down dog. Ooh, boy, that feels good. What a sequence, right? We're flexing and extending the spine. That's what's really going on here. I think that was about 2 breaths. Let's walk forward towards our shins. Hold your shins with your hands, arching up. Exhaling. See if you're over the center of your foot. If you didn't, go back or forth. Make sure you're over the center of your foot as you lower down. And while you're down here, let's find that center of the foot again. You can lift your toes too. That'll kind of help you fine-tune where that actual arch is, that point. You're going to feel it. Lower the toes. Now see if you can keep your feet very still as you come all the way up so you don't go back and forth with your hips. You roll all the way up. That's a subtlety. Arching back. Into Namaskara mudra. Okay, let's do it one more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling on the shins. Exhaling on the mat. Plank, lower down. Tighten your tummy. Inhale. Cobra. Curl the toes under, push back. Down dog, 2 breaths. Walking forward, hands on the shins. Reach your up. Exhale forward. Find the center of the arch. Hold that position there as you come all the way up. See if you can still feel the arch while you're reaching back. Pushing confidently into the ground. And coming back to the Namaskar. Oh boy, that feels amazing. Let's do some balancing. Today we're going to do the eagle pose. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand on our left leg. I'm going to take the right leg and put it over the top of the left leg. And then we're going to bend both knees very deeply. Don't have like one straight and one bent. That's not the pose. The pose is this. See how both knees are bent? Like about to fall over. Like I'm sitting in this fancy chair, right? Okay, so you got that one crossed over. Now, the same arm as the leg that's on top, that goes under. Okay? And now, if your shoulders are like this, push your shoulders down and lift your elbows up. Tighten your tummy, round forward, make sure your pupple's not sticking out. You want your pupple underneath. And let your head relax. And slowly coming back up to the original position. And slowly unwind. Woo! That is a deep one. I love that one. You know, that's kind of an advanced pose. It really is. It's a special thing. They use it in this thing called Psych-K. I think it's, you go into this pose and then you do these affirmations because supposedly it's, you know, it amplifies your intentions. Might work. I don't know. Check it out. I'm always learning these cool things. I don't poo-poo them. I always save a little possibility. It could be true. Could be true. Go on ahead and take the left leg, put it over the right. Yeah, check it out. Strange things you learn about the body. You know, you think it's bones and muscles and science. So same arm as leg, that's going to go under. Yeah. Funny things you think are science, but then there's the spiritual aspect and the energetic aspect of the body. Gosh, it's never ending. Letting your head drop. Make sure your knees are deeply bent and you're holding your popo under. Curl your tailbone under. Don't let your popo stick out. It's not going to feel as good. And slowly come back up and unwind. Whew! That felt so good. Let's do, I'm going to do one extra little leg exercise before we go. Let's come back down to the ground. And this is something I really love doing. If you have a strap, you can get it right now, and you're going to put it on your right side. Okay, you're going to put it on your right side like this, and just make it go back like this. And then you're going to take your right leg and cradle it. Cradle it. And then take your ankle, put it on your thigh. Okay? Now, if you want to, you can put a block here to support your knee. You might have it like this. You might have it like this. Whatever you need to do. And you might need to come back like this if this is a position that's really hard for you. That's okay. You can lean back and then slowly work on coming up a little taller. Because this juncture, for some people, a lot of men have this kind of convex or concave sort of posture, and it's really hard for them to come up onto the hip bones in that position. But you can get there, but slowly tricking your body into it. All right, so those are the variations. And you're going to put your ankle, make sure it's on the thigh. Don't have it past the thigh or inside of the thigh, because look at that. Don't ever do that. That's no, not good. Take the ankle, pull it as close as you can towards the body. And then, oh, I did the wrong thing. You're going to put this strap on the left side of your body, and you're going to loop it on the foot like this and hold it like this. Then you're going to reach around with your right hand, and you're going to grab the strap with your right hand. Your left hand is going to slide down your left leg, and you're just going to fall forward. If you want to, you can just grab the toes with your hand, if you can do that. Or you can just have your hand like this. You don't have to have a strap. Going for 5 breaths here. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And slowly come back up. It's fun when you do the 5 breaths. It really, you find yourself relaxing into it, right? Because at first the body's like a little bit afraid, like, no, I don't want to. And then after a while it surrenders. And that's the point you want to get at. Okay, let's put that, if you got a strap, put it on the other side now. Get it ready. And then you're going to cradle the left leg this time. Again, if you need to, you can be back here. You can be back here, and you can have your leg up here. And Every body is different. There's not one universal body. Okay, and that ankle needs to be on the thigh. That might hurt a little bit. That's somehow I think it's this big pressure point for nerves and blood flow when you put it there, and then bring it close to where the leg joins the body. Then you're going to put your strap on your foot like this. Let the tail go back behind you, and you're going to take your left hand, and your right hand is going to feed it to your left hand, and then your right hand is going to slide down the leg. Letting everything go. If you want to, you can grab your toe. If not, you could just have your hand behind your back. And we're going to take 5 breaths here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, fantastic. That feels so good. All right, let's come into our seated position. And breathe deeply. Inhaling deeply through both nostrils. Suspending the breath for a moment, and then exhaling deeply through both nostrils. Inhaling deeply through both nostrils. Feel the suspension of the breath before it starts to fall, and exhale. Slight smile on the lips. Slight smile on the eyes. Shoulders in position, sitting up tall, back of the neck long. Just enjoying the breath and that beautiful little turnaround that happens at the end of each inspiration and expiration. Bringing the hands into Namaskara Mudra. Let's invite some silence again into our lives to end our practice. I invite you to acknowledge yourself because you've just created an undeniable demonstration of your love for your health and your body. And when you take care of yourself, you have plenty left over to help other people. Rubbing the hands together vigorously, heating up the palms, bringing the warm palms over the closed eyes, inhaling deeply through the nostrils, sitting up really, really tall. I'm going to remember to keep my shoulders down and in the right place. I'm going to lengthen the back of my neck. I'm going to lengthen the lower spine. I'm going to sit up in beautiful posture in my power, in ease, in grace. Yes, I'm going to remember this all day long. Inhaling deeply through the nostrils. Exhaling deeply through the nostrils. Inhaling one more time. And slowly releasing the hands. Namaste. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for spending 30 minutes of your eternal now with me. I really am honored by that. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 6:30. I think it's Wyboard Beach is the next one for me. I probably should know that. Oh well. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, 6:30, same time, 6:30 to 7 from the Hamptons. Really enjoyed having you here today, and I hope you have a great day. Namaste.